Hey everyone, before we dive into today's subject matter, I want to let you all know that we have a tropical cyclone, Cyclone Alfred, about to hit the Queensland coast, and the mainstream media is doing what they're doing best, hyping things up, causing a lot of fear and trepidation and anxiety with people. Get prepared, that sort of thing, and it's good to be prepared. I'm not saying that it's not. You should definitely get prepared because it's better to be safe than sorry, as the old saying goes. It's very true. But it may mean that there are power outages where I am. We don't know yet. I'll sort of keep you guys updated if I can. But it also will mean that you may not get a fresh video from me on Friday. It could be a pre-recorded video. I don't know yet. I'm just going to be prepared anyway, because like I said, better safe than sorry. And I want to give you guys at least some form of content to have on Friday anyway. Just in case. Okay, so just want to let you all know about that. I'm not going anywhere. We'll try and remain as safe as we possibly can. But anyway, on to today's video. So this one I saw circulating over on X, and people were getting rather scared. And damn well right, okay, because I don't imagine anyone post 9/11 would appreciate or even allow this kind of thing to happen or take place in New York City. 9/11 happened in New York City, the Twin Towers, by the way, in case some of you guys forgot or you didn't know. And it was a terror attack. And, well, a large group of Muslims decided to shut down Times Square for a public mass prayer event for Ramadan. And again, I'll say it, I don't imagine anyone allowing this to take place even like a couple of years after 9/11. But it seems like lots of people have somewhat forgotten what took place on that tragic day. I certainly didn't. I was a young kid, but I still remember exactly where I was and hearing the news. Kind of crazy. I didn't fully understand what was going on at the time, but I knew it was kind of crazy and insane, okay? And the older I've gotten, the more I've realized just how incredibly damaging that time period was and what's gone on afterwards. But here in today's day and age, we've allowed these people to immigrate into our country and we've given them so much freedom. It's insane to see. To have a watch of this large group of Muslims shut down Times Square for their public mass for Ramadan.
أنزل إليه من ربه والمؤمنون كل آمن بالله وملائكته وكتبه ورسله لا نفرق بين أحد من رسله وقالوا سمعنا وأطعنا غفرانك ربنا لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله أوكي مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم.
All right, what do I say here that hasn't, well, already been said by myself or other people? I think the West has become so tolerant and they become really complacent to allow these people to do stuff like this. And like I said just previously, post 9/11, you would not see any of this stuff happening. People would not allow it. The government would not allow it. The state of New York would definitely not allow it. But people have become so either forgetful of what this death cult did on 9/11 that they're allowing these people in Times Square, no less. That is a huge change. I never thought for 1 second that I will be seeing a mass group of Muslims crowding around on Times Square during Ramadan, no less, as well, whereby most of the politicians are celebrating Ramadan with these people and acknowledging it more than they would acknowledge Easter or Christmas. It's insane to me how many of the political leaders that we've got are pandering so much to the Muslim community. They want the Muslim vote for some reason. It's absurd. And again, you're making a statement by allowing these people to congregate in a mass setting in Times Square, shutting down Times Square for a prayer that, to me, when I'm listening to it, it unnerves me. I don't know about you. I can't understand a word they're saying, but if I was to walk past that, it would unnerve me, especially when they're going with the Allah bit. I'm like, oh boy, what are these people going to do? I know that, yes, there are some peaceful Muslims out there. I know that, but still, I'm on edge. Still, I wouldn't want to see that in, like, to me, it's highly concerning is what I'm trying to say, especially in New York. You don't know what any of these people are going to do. In New York, I'm just saying, probably not the best place to hold whatever this is, especially when you're holding Palestinian flags, you're having these protests all the time. It's leaves a bad taste in my mouth, and I'm not even American. I'm Australian. I can only imagine how my American audience may be feeling seeing a video like this in New York City, of all places, in Times Square. When will the West, or when will our Western leaders wake up and realize, why do these people get so many privileges, more so than Christians? We can't pray in the streets, we can't evangelize, but yet somehow the Muslim community gets to shut down Times Square with a mass group of Muslims and praying and doing these chants. But yet Christians will get persecuted and more than likely arrested for street preaching, or to have a mass gathering, no less, in Times Square as well. I can't imagine anyone will be tolerant of Christians holding a service in the middle of Times Square. I can't imagine anyone would be happy about it. I would imagine that you'd have loads of people trying to disrupt it. But no, nobody can disrupt the Muslims in their Ramadan prayer, because Ramadan is apparently more holy than Easter or Christmas. It's absurd. I don't know, maybe I'm having a little bit of an overreaction, but when I see this, I don't like it. Why can't you guys go somewhere else and hold your mass prayer-like thing? It just sends a very bad message, in my personal opinion. Anyway, that's enough from me. I just wanted to have my 2 cents worth about it, but I just didn't like seeing it. I didn't. I know people have freedom of speech and freedom of expression and whatever else, but read the room, read the message, read the place. And again, this stuff would not have taken place post 9/11, guarantee, but people have forgotten. And now they become so tolerant. The problem with tolerance is you lose your nerve. Anyway, that's enough from me. You guys take care, be blessed, and I'll see you all in the next video.